Hey fellow agents, this is Agent Smith and we are playing Quest for Glory 2. So we're on the 5th day, and this guy's here today. Badula seems to be a bit absent-minded and rarely sees a taste for food. It looks like news from the fire elemental didn't exactly improve his appetite. Fire elemental, huh? Let's sit down with this guy and talk. A dreadful fire elemental stalks the plaza, burning all it touches. Soon Shapiro will be away washed in flames, hero. You must save us all again. Yes, to bring out a meal. Time for breakfast. Suppose I should eat every day. Hero, please take care of yourself. I worry for you. Okay. Your breakfast is delicious. I guess daily news. Shapiro is such an interesting land, my good friend. I, of course, am your best source for local information. Well, what about this fire elemental? Living flames which seek to consume everything. We shall be burned to cinders like a saurus steak left too long on the grill. That's all you gotta say. Haven't heard any good rumors either. Alright. Yeah, that's a fire elemental. Alright. Let's get away from this thing. I'm gonna go ahead and port over Aziza, because I think that's what her purpose is. Aziza the Enchantress is here to teach us things. I'm trying to sneak around as much as I can today, because it will help increase my stealth abilities before I continue forward into this world. Hopefully I don't end up losing too much power. Welcome, Kane. She knew it was me. Come in, sit down, and we shall speak. Welcome, it's good to have a visitor who understands the proper way to enter a conversation. Shall we share tea? Yes. The tea is cool and refreshing. You find yourself relaxing as you drink and listen to the sound of flowing water. Now that we have shared tea, what is it for which you have come? There's a fucking crazy ass fire elemental out here. But in general, look at this, she knows things. Let's talk about elementals. Perhaps it would be well to show you as well as to tell you about such things. A sequence, ooh! There are 4 basic elements which make up the universe: water, earth, air, and fire. Yep. Finally, something's happened in this game. An elemental is formed when magic shapes an element into a sub-semblance of living creature. Elements are very powerful and destructive. They can be weakened by contrary elements, but they cannot be destroyed. Yeah, fire for water. I would figure that would take that one out. Once weakened, the elemental can be captured. Once captured, the magical nature of the elemental can be used for helpful rather than harmful purposes. Okay, well, what about this fire elemental? Perhaps it would be well to show you. Oh, geez, more visuals. The essence of fire is hunger. Yeah, that's about right. It eats everything. As long as there is something nearby to burn, it will be able to move freely. It can consume the very bricks which make up the floor of the plazas. Until it is contained, it cannot be controlled. The weakness of fire is water, but elemental of fire will avoid water by moving away from its source. Unless you find some way to drive or lure the elemental away from the open plazas, where there is much it can burn, to a more confined area, you will not be able to use water against it to capture it. Once it is captured and contained, it behaves as a magical flame. Okay. What about the other contrary elements? Contrary elements or weakness of fire is water. The weakness of water is air. The weakness of air is earth. The weakness of earth is fire. Okay. Weakening the elemental will force it to seek escape and thus be captured in suitable container. Capture. An elemental trying to escape will be drawn to a container of an appropriate nature. If there is no container, then it will either flee or dissipate and reappear elsewhere. A container can be created by choosing an appropriate receptacle for the elemental, such as a water skin for water. Once elemental has entered the container, its magical essence will be retained. One who thus captures an elemental will have power over its use as he pleases. Okay. Oh, should have said that already. And a tree? That is indeed a sad tale. Let me show you that which we speak. Yes, that's right, the tree in the desert. So I had went out into the desert searching around for random stuff, and I came across a tree sitting out there after I spoke to her. So now I'm glad it came up in conversation here. I will tell you of a time long ago when women wore veils and were but wives and chattel to men. There was a woman, a beautiful woman, a loving woman, who wished with her very soul to become a healer and thus aid others. Just the facts, ma'am. Her father tried to dissuade her, saying that this was no task for a woman of her gentleness and sensitivity. She would go about her duties quietly, but each evening she would tell him again that she wished to become a healer. At last her father gave in, and she was trained in the art of healing, despite the jeers and condescension of male students and teachers. She became a healer and removed her veil forever. Right. I had an idea for her. She soon discovered that life was not easy for a woman healer. Many men distrusted her skills and refused to call upon her. Some men called upon her only to try to take advantage of her beauty. One day, a man came to her and told the tale of his brother dying in the desert. She did not quite trust his manner of looking at her, but she could not refuse aid to one who might need it. She followed him out of the city and into the desert. She was led to an encampment of ragged tents. She soon learned, to her sorrow, that the tale of the brother was but a lie. These were brigands, and what they did with her, I shall not say. She tried to escape them the next day and ran to the mountains to hide. They were swift to follow. They were nearly recaptured her when she called aloud for help. A genie appeared, or heard her cry, and transformed her into a tree. There were 3 things you must give her to save her soul: a gift of kindness, a gift of magic, and a gift of love. Gift of kindness is simple. It is only what you would give to someone who has been in the desert for far too long to water. You must tell her about yourself, remind her what it is to be human. Your words are as important as the gift. They give meaning to the act. I know you can achieve the gift of kindness, but you do not yet have a suitable gift of sacrifice. Perhaps you will be able to do this another time. I am not a mage, so I don't have the things I need. And that is the problem she's referring to, so. Alright, well, I think that gives us the information we need. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and sneak my way back into the courtyard where I can find... I know where it is. It's all the way... Ooh, is it magic? There it is, the apothecary. So this apothecary had flames all over the place in his thing. If it's not him, then it would be the weapons shop. So one of these two. So I'm going to head out and follow this path all the way around back to the fountain place and get a little bit of stealth in while I find some information out, hopefully, from him in regards to this fire elemental. So here I am at the courtyard. Here I have all my stuff. I think I need everything I need is here. I've got water skins, just in case to refill it. We need the water for the fire elemental. We need something to contain it in, and I believe this guy here has lamps and things, if I remember correctly. Tashtari, the lamp merchant. Yes, he is. Let's go talk to him and see if we can get ourselves a lamp for this situation. And then lastly, we need to find a lure, and I bet because it's usually one person for everything, we'll probably find that in the, either, like I said, the weapons store or the apothecary. Never talked to this person before. I am called Tashtari, which means sunset glow. Okay. Brass is the essence of all I sell. Lanterns and lamps, braziers, and bottles, tea servers and cups. I have the goods of the finest workers of metal in the city. Oh, tell me it's your brass. It is a mixture of copper and zinc minerals, most plentiful in this region, and is beautiful and long-lasting. It takes very fine lamps, braziers, and tea servers. Oh yeah? Let me tell you the lamps. The oil lamps will light the way through the darkest night. Surely an adventurer such as yourself would have need for such a thing. For you, Effendi, I will charge but 15 deniers. Okay, braziers? Or braziers? Braziers are mostly used for cooking or for apothecary work. You most likely have no need for them. Tea servers? My tea servers are exquisitely wrought, objects of elegance whenever you serve tea. And bottles? Alas, I would just sold my last bottle last week to a stranger named Haji. He said something about a dream of a genie. What about your pricing? The price of brass lamps is 15 dinars, the price of the braziers is 20 dinars, and the price of the tea server is 12 dinars. We'll have to see about that. Let's do some haggling. Hopefully we can get it for just a slight bit less. How about 12? Though it is far below the price I must pay for such an object, nevertheless I am outbargained, and you shall have it for a mere 14 dinars. How about 13 dinars? May this lamp light your darkness. Aha, I got it for a little bit less. Haggle them down, but not quite enough, probably. Oh well. It's a light lamp, but that works too. Aladdin Lamp Company, of course it is. So on the other side of this is the apothecary. There he is. And we'll see if he has information. Like I said, his whole place is decorated in flame, so he might be the best guy to talk to about this. See all the fire and everything? I noticed that earlier when we were playing, that a lot of the people have things that seem like the wizard that talks funny is all air. I did not notice you come in. Have you seen the fire elemental? I don't even know how I made him sound. It is magic, the most marvelous kind. So very beautiful, dancing flames. If I but had such a creature at my command, the pills I would make. I'll tell him about a fire elemental as much as I can. You already described the fire elemental, Harik. Isn't it exciting? Of course, some people don't appreciate its beauty. They actually want to get rid of it. Oh yeah, those people suck. So, about you? What can you tell me about this fire elemental? Fire glowing in the very semblance of a man. Marvel to behold, and yet a deadly peril as well. To understand the fire elemental, you must know the flame. Flame? Watch this. See how the flame reacts to incense? Fire is attracted to things it burns because it is very vain. You know, incense would make quite a lure for the fire elemental. It would be very possible to lure the fire elemental away from the plaza using this incense. And where it is weak from hunger and water, capture it. This incense is made from the finest frankincense. It should attract the flame, as the moth it is attracted to it. It's only 70 centimes. I'll get it for less than that. Thank you for your info, and here's my bag of money. Incense for... I probably shouldn't be asking this low, but I'm going to start with 50. Very well. If it will save the city, you may take this incense. Oh, I could have probably got it for less. Ooh. Oh well. Save my work and continue on. Alright, so we're back here. I'm about to go into the gate plaza. Let's see if we can find a way to bring him out. We start with our incense. Whoa! Walk. Oh, look at that. Lure the fire elemental away from the plaza. Now you must try to weaken and capture it. First, we need to set this on the ground. Then, hit him with the water skin. Yes, there it is. Boom. Easy. Easier than I thought it would be. As you pick up the lamp and rub it, a small flame appears. When you rub it again, the flame goes away. You now have a magic lamp. You put the lamp safely away in your backpack. So I travel my way back to the Plaza of Fighters. This is where we're going to find the Adventurers Guild. I believe I should be able to get a reward for what I've done, so might as well check that out. Yep, it is. Guild Hall. I thought I had it right. I've been walking around trying to figure out where everything is. It is good for Simba to watch us practice. He will need to learn more soon enough. A boom, 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 boom. Greetings. Maybe today you and I get in some practice at fighting. It will be good to feel the spear in my hand again. Of course, that's what I'm actually here for, partially. Also to tell you about the fire elemental. Always be things going on here, much to talk about. What do you want to know? No? Rumor? Maybe needing the guildmaster. Maybe they'd be needing new guildmaster here soon. I'd be thinking when problems be in Shapir, I'd be here. When problems be going, I'd be going. Yeah. Okay. Can I kick a little something for the G's? Can I choose the thing I want to do? Rewards for his courage. Oh, Sultan. What about paladins? I feel as though there should be something for this. Well, either way, I'll go ahead and end here where I can do some practice for the evening, and then in the evening I'll check and see if we have another thief mission. If so, I'll see you in that one. Otherwise, I'll see you the next day something interesting happens, because honestly I don't like to waste your time with all of the minutiae in between everything now. This game runs long with the number of days that things happen, so hope you guys enjoyed this, and if you did, I will see you all in the next one. Have a great day.
Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left. and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.